I thank Mrs. Philippa Larson, National President of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT, for the invitation to participate and deliver these brief remarks at the 6th Quadrennial National Delegates Conference of NAT, which is also being used to commemorate the 90th anniversary of the founding of the association. On behalf of the government and people of Ghana, I extend a hearty aiko to successive generations of leaders and members of NAT for the attainment of this milestone. And again, I thank the National President of NAT, the only other president, for the words of commendation of my government. On this day, it is fitting and proper that we pay tribute to the memory of the founding fathers of the association. I salute Mr. James Top Nelson Yanka, then head teacher of Anglican Bishop Boys School, Accra, who, together with his colleagues, protested the colonial government's 29% cut in teachers' salaries as part of the measures to help deal with the economic recession that hit the Gold Coast in the 1930s. Their determination to seek an improvement in the conditions of service of mission school teachers led to the formation of the Assisted School Teachers Association, which later became the Gold Coast Teachers Union in 1931. Teacher unionism was born in the country through their efforts, and there has been no turning back. Of the Teachers Fund, the acquisition of the Sweden-Ghana Medical Center to satisfy the healthcare needs of members of NAT, the construction of the Yanka hostels located in the University of Ghana, the refurbishment of the Bediako Conference Hall, and the imminent opening of the Institute for Research and Industrial Relations Studies at Ejiso, not so far from here, which will run courses in continuous professional development for practicing teachers and industrial relations professionals, as well as postgraduate programs in teacher education and industrial relations studies. To complement government's efforts in those spheres are examples of bold initiatives undertaken by the leadership of NAT towards the enhancement of the welfare of teachers. Indeed, NAT is what it is today because of the work of its past and current membership and leadership. And I applaud all of you warmly for these exemplary feats. I can assure you that under my administration, the work undertaken by the membership and leadership of the association will not be in vain. I thank all teachers in the country for the work they did and continue to do in ensuring that the education of our children throughout the COVID-19 pandemic has not been truncated. Continuous assessment, the Basic Education Certificate Examination, BECE, and the West African Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination, WACSE, have all been written by thousands and thousands of students under your care and guidance in conditions of safety and orderliness and without incident. The nation is extremely appreciative of these acts of selflessness and patriotism. Ladies and gentlemen, my deeply held vision of a modern competitive Ghanaian economy, spearheaded by indigenous entrepreneurs, with productive employment for the great majority of its citizens, requires skilled economic actors. To get there, we have to have an educated workforce. Through the implementation of the free senior high school policy, we are ensuring that value is being added to the intellect of every Ghanaian child. This is our surest way of succeeding in adding value to the Ghanaian economy, thereby helping to create acceptable, well-paying jobs for the young people of our country. Government recognizes that all modern successful nations that have experienced extraordinary results in the formation of human capital and economic development have shown that teacher quality is perhaps the single most important determinant of their success. For us in Ghana, also to make a success of our nation, we must pay attention to teachers. It is only a group of well-trained and motivated teachers that can help deliver the educated and skilled workforce we require to transform our economy and nation. Many years ago, our society respected and honored our teachers. To be introduced anywhere as a teacher came with enormous prestige. 60 years ago, being a teacher, even a pupil teacher, was a respectable and fulfilling job, and a teacher could build a decent house through his or her salary alone. Unfortunately, we cannot imagine such a scenario for today's newly qualified teachers, or even teachers who are near retirement. This is not good enough. And that is why my government remains committed to improving the circumstances of our teachers. We believe that teaching should not be seen as a stopgap measure or a job of last resort, but as a viable choice to enter a well-respected profession with positive long-term career prospects and good benefits. We have restored, since coming into office 5 years ago, and continue to pay teacher trainee allowances, which were abolished by the previous administration. In addition to the yearly average increase in salaries over the last 5 years, my government is, for the first time in our nation's history, paying a professional allowance to teachers. We have abolished the 3 months pay policy for teachers. We have cleared the arrears and Let me repeat, we have cleared the arrears. And promotions due teachers have also been effected. Furthermore, last year, the Ghana Education Service introduced the use of an aptitude test for teachers at the pre-tertiary level. A total of 46,273 teachers sat for the aptitude test, out of which 29,465, i.e. 63.6%, were successful. To prevent undue delays in promotion of qualified teachers, government will in 2022 improve on the conduct of the aptitude test, leveraging on lessons learned from the one conducted in 2021. At the start of the 2018-2019 academic year, all colleges of education were upgraded to university colleges. A 4-year Bachelor of Education, B.Ed degree, has been introduced in the University College of Education. This means that soon, A first degree will be the minimum requirement for teaching at any level of the education system. Moreover, in September 2018, government rolled out the teacher licensure program aimed at improving professional standards in line with best practices across the world. The aim of the teacher reform program is to enhance capacity and improve the quality of teacher training to enable teachers to respond to educational needs. Ladies and gentlemen, government is also pursuing several reforms, including pre-tertiary curricular reforms, teacher education curricular reforms at the pre-tertiary and tertiary levels, and mainstreaming technical and vocational training and teacher education. These reforms form part of government's vision to transform the country's education delivery system to meet the needs of the 21st century and produce a skilled and confident workforce to drive the nation's agenda for industrialization and modernization. I appeal to GNAT and indeed to all other teacher unions to give their full backing to this comprehensive program. Government is also committed to the development of affordable housing for teachers all across the nation. The current initiative will involve the provision of housing for both mortgage and rental. I'm fully aware that one challenge facing teacher ownership of homes beyond finance is their inability to purchase homes where they intend to retire. Through a subsidized loan program, teachers will be provided an opportunity to own houses in desired locations in various parts of the country. The Ministry of Education is working with the National Service Scheme on this. In addition, the Ministry of Works and Housing is in discussion with teacher unions, including your own, to provide more housing opportunities for teachers. Within the next 2 years, it is proposed that 10,000 housing units on affordable terms will be developed for teachers across the country. This, we all know, is the tip of the iceberg, but it is a good beginning. I'm glad to hear how much you welcome the supply of laptops, and promise you that the other related matters of concern to which the national president referred to in her speech will be addressed. Good relations between GNAT and my government are a matter of importance to me, and I will do my very best to promote such relations. So great has this government commitment to education been that public expenditure on education has almost doubled from 20 billion 700 million cedis between 2013 and 2016, that is in the Mahama era, to 40 billion 400 million cedis between 2017 and 2020, that is in the Akufo era, representing an increase of some 95%. Ladies and gentlemen, members of NAT, our collective goal should be to build a new Ghanaian civilization where our prosperity and development are underpinned by attributes of creativity, innovation, hard work, honesty, integrity, and fellow feeling. The founders of our nation chose the Black Star as part of our national colors for a purpose. They envisaged us as a shining example to the black peoples of the world.